have trained for years and they have dreamed forever for the chance to be a champion. Tonight they have that opportunity inside Gill Coliseum on the campus of Oregon State University as FSN presents the Pac-10 Gymnastics Championships. Hi everybody, I'm Jim Watson alongside Judy Corwin, and welcome to Corvallis for the Pac-10 Championships. And once again, Judy, the Pac-10, top to bottom, the best talent in the country, no conference can compete.
Absolutely, a class conference in women's gymnastics. 5 of these teams are ranked in the top 20. This meet is going to be so close. The team that wins won't be winning by points or tenths of a points, but by hundreds of a points.
It's all down to a shake, it's all down to a bobble, and of course the team championship, just one of the storylines we're following. Going to keep an eye on the individual champions as well, and we haven't even started, and we already have our first surprise.
Well, Liz Tracas from Stanford. We thought she would be going in the all-around. She's only going to do 3 events. She has a little ankle injury. This young lady is tops on uneven bars. She's #1 in the country, and what a spectacular routine we will see. Then there's Jamie Lance from Oregon State. She has a best 39.525 in the all-around. She's ranked 28th in the country. Her best event, floor exercise. Then we have Ashley Kelly from Arizona State. She has 20 all-around titles this year. She has a 10.0 on the balance beam, the first in the country to get that score, and she's #1 in that event. Of course, then there's Kate Richardson from UCLA. Kate's known as Kate the Great. She is in the top 11 in all 4 events in the country. She's ranked 3rd in the all-around, a great performer on uneven bars and the balance beam.
Kate the Great, we love it. She's a 2-time Olympian champion for Canada, so she's one of the best in 2 countries. She has 29 first-place finishes this year. No wonder they call her Kate the Great. Olympians, All-Americans, and national champions all in the same building. It is the Pac-10 Championships coming up next from Oregon State University on FSN. Welcome back inside Gill Coliseum in Corvallis in the Willamette Valley on campus at Oregon State University. Pac-10 Women's Gymnastics Championships. This is the way it breaks down. There are 3 schools in the Pac-10 that do not field women's gymnastics teams. Those would be Oregon, USC, and Washington State. So the championship decided between these 7. Arizona, Arizona State, Cal and Stanford, UCLA, the host Beavers of Oregon State, and the Huskies from Washington. We go 7 rotations, of course, 4 apparatus, vault, bars, beam, and floor. So 3 teams will have a bye in each rotation. And, of course, we'll be crowning 5 individual champions, 1 on each of the apparatus, and then, of course, an individual all-around Pac-10 champion for 2006. UCLA head coach, and always with a ready smile, Valerie Condosfield in her 9th year, and nobody can match her resume. 5 national championships, and by the way, all 5 of those have come in the last 9 years. A 4-time National Coach of the Year, 12 Pac-10 championships, and then the number she's most proud of, 6 straight years with the highest team GPA on campus in Westwood. Our first rotation, and UCLA will begin on the floor, and that takes us to Ariana Berlin, and what a great story this young woman is. 5'2" freshman, a walk-on, and it's a gymnastics career that almost didn't happen. Raised in San Diego, used to drive from San Diego up to Orange County with her mother for practice. One day they were having a girls' day out, going to the mall. They were slammed from behind in a traffic accident. She broke both legs, her wrist, ribs, collarbone, collapsed lungs, spent 3 weeks in the hospital, and at that point they thought her elite gymnastics career was all over.
And watch this routine, because not only is it amazing that she is on the floor, but this is one of the most fun routines we will see tonight. She, in lieu of gymnastics, not being able to compete, learned how to break dance and do hip-hop, ran into Coach Val, who's a wonderful choreographer. She says, wow, what a great style you have. Pretty soon, she's walking on the UCLA team. This is after 5 years when she thought her career was over.
It's an amazing story, and there's a payoff to it. Valerie Condosfield has offered Ariana Berlin a scholarship. So her comeback is complete, and it shows on her face. The great smile, and she's really into the dance. Her personality comes through on the floor.
Two and a half twist for her tumbling line. She did have a step on the landing, was a little bit crooked. So far, she's been doing very well.
There's a little break dance there. And a little attitude at the end. And you can see just every time out now is just a joy for her.
Great opener for UCLA. She's had a 9.875 best on this event. We'll see how it scores.
We move over to the vaults, and that is where Arizona State is. Arizona State is ranked 9th in the country, but they are even better than that, 7th on the vault. And here's April Boone, a junior from Seattle, 14th in the nation in the all-around. Came up well short.
That is really unlike April Boone. She has a 10-0 in that event. She's going to be very disappointed.
She had a 10-0 against Iowa State, 2nd in the nation with a 10-0, but this one...
She does not get repulsion. She does not get a revolution. She's on all fours. That's a 5/10 deduction, not the way to start the meet.
Over to the bars, Aubrey Taylor, 5'2", junior for Arizona. Has had 9-9 on this apparatus 5 times this year.
And that was a full twisting double back that she did as a dismount. That's an E dismount. Arizona tough on this event because they go for the big trick.
Aubrey Taylor, a former Pac-10 Gymnast of the Week after the upset of UCLA. Back to the vaults, and it's Ashley Kelly. Arizona State senior, 5'2", from Pennsylvania. Had the best score in the nation this year in the all-around, a 39.875. That number out of 40 is outstanding. Very impressive. 21 career all-around titles for Ashley Kelly.
And Ashley does a very difficult vault. She's scored as high as a 9.975. That's almost as close to perfect as you can get. She's a tough vaulter.
She gets clearance from the judges and is ready. Remember, there are 6 athletes competing for each team. Top 5 scores count. Throw one out.
Yurchenko vault. 1.5 twist that she does. It's valued at a 10.0. And she was solid landing. Watch, she does a round off on the board. 1.5 twist before she lands. No step is what the gymnasts are striving for in the vault. You want to stick.
Now it's Cassandra Jussino, a 5'1" junior from Gresham. So she's coming home, not too far away from Corvallis. Won a vault title earlier this year against Denver with a 9.9.
Cassandra is a very powerful athlete, and she shows it on this event. That is a front layout on the vault, not usually done, in fact, not seen in national competition this year. A wonderful vault, but she fell on it. She doesn't have enough repulsion as we see her moving off the horse. See a little wide leg separation, and she can't stand it up.
Tough rotation for Arizona State on the vault. A couple of falls, and they're going to drop a lot of points. You can see the disappointed look on the face of Cassandra Jussino. Over to the floor, and UCLA's Kate Richardson, maybe the biggest name in this competition, but maybe the smallest gymnast. At 5 feet, a senior from British Columbia, 11th in the nation on the floor, but the best in the Pac-10.
Well, she sparkles in this event. Double layout for an opening tumbling line. She had a little step back, but she didn't go out of bounds. That's good. Right back with the second tumbling line. Front tumbling, full twist to front pike. Floor exercise is the event where the gymnast can really sell herself, perform to the crowd, and they love it. Jump series. And Valerie Kondo's one of the best choreographers in the country, helps these athletes put together dynamite routines.
She's done it before. Kate Richardson, a 2-time Pac-10 floor champion, and both times she won, and they do a little elephant walk here. This is very popular.
What a style.
Both times she won the floor, 10-0s. Perfect.
Moving into the corner for her last tumbling line. Another double bag in the pike position, another step on the landing. Those are half tenths.
Kate Richardson, the senior for UCLA, and always with that smile. You know, you talk to folks around the UCLA program, they say not only is she a tremendous athlete, but she's just a delight to be around, loves to help out with the kids. One of those unaffected athletes by her stardom.